The origins of sociology. Sociology's content, the social context, affects how we think and behave. For instance, socioeconomics changes led to the development of the social sciences. The 16th and 17th century saw a wave of exploration by Europeans. In the latter half of the 18th century, the Industrial Revolution started in Britain. One of them was the birth of capitalism and the growth of the executive branch of government. Another was the tremendous population rise brought on by increased longevity and the decline in child mortality. The sociology of that time took on a new importance as a new result of these profound societal transformations.
Each in their own way, Auguste Comte, Herbert Spencer, and Karl Marx all aimed to develop a general science of society. However, they prioritized explaining the origins of industrial societies of the 19th centuries, examining the spillover effects of industrialism, eliminating the links between social, political, and intellectual changes, and projecting the future course of Western societies. Even in their methodical attempts to categorize the many forms of human civilization, they tended to make a clear and drastic contrast between modern Western societies and all others, giving the former a preferential status as research subject.
What does sociology study? Sociology investigates all aspects of human behavior, including interpersonal interactions as well as the intricate interrelationships that exist between states or international organizations. Despite sociology's presumption that human behavior is patterned, people nonetheless retain free will. People can influence the social forces they encounter by becoming aware of the social mechanisms that determine how people think, feel, and act, as well as by having the will to do so.
Sociology has four components. The first one of components of sociology is feminist theory. The second one is social conflict theory. And the third one is symbolic interactionism theory. And the last one is structural functional theory.
The structural functional theory is the name given to our first theory. This perspective sees society as a complicated, yet interrelated system in which components function as a functional whole. The human body serves a paradigm for the structural functional approach. You have limbs and legs, as well as a heart and a brain. Each body part has its own neurons and system for operating, yet each part must work together to form a completely functional structure or system. Social conflict theory is the second major theoretical paradigm in sociology. This theory sees society as a structure of unequal groups that continually generate conflict and change. Consider the example from the beginning of the lecture with the various groups of children in school.
Symbolic interactionism theory. One of the main sociological theories relies on how the relationships and experience within our relationships and communities communicate different symbols and meanings. A symbol is something that represents or stands for something. For example, the American flag can be a symbol for freedom or patriotism. That meaning was communicated through the experiences where the American flag is present. Social conflict theory is a theoretical perspective that explains inequality and how human behavior is made up of two groups, the upper or power class and the lower class. These groupings inherently then creates conflict between groups of individuals. This theory examines conflict and social problems between different groups such as the rich and the poor.